Somebody asked me on a podcast, why are you called Pashupati? And I said, this is the name given to me by my guru. My actual name is Ashwin Mohan. But this name is very significant. When I asked my guru, why did you call me Pashupati? That sounds so down market, is what I thought. But it has very deep spiritual meaning. Okay, and the meaning is that a guru puts something called a pasha on a student. It's like a lasso. Throws the lasso, catches the student by the waist. You know why? To take him to Siddha Gati, which means to take him to a destiny fit for a Siddha. But what does society do to you? They also throw pashas on your head and then they pull you by the waist. And these pashas or lassos will then determine your destiny. So what are these pashas? They're like teachings that come to you. When there's a situation, you go to Google to search for an answer. The moment you type a few words, even one letter, Google is full of suggestions. Society's teachings are like that. As soon as you click on it, you write one letter, there's already a suggestion of what to do and the right way to do it and what will happen if you don't do it, and every single information comes as a suggestion. But you need to learn to reject all of them and find the Guru Pasha, which is put the suggestion at the bottom. The more you start taking that suggestion, the more you will start getting those suggestions as a default, right? So some of my students ask, what would Guruji do? And they do just that. And then they get success in whatever they're doing, as compared to what they've been advised to do. So a lot of things that were traditionally not solvable, like relationship issues, unsolvable relationship issues, financial issues, health issues, all of them get solved with the help of Guru Pasha directing you to Siddha Gati. If you accept the Guru Pasha with your entire being and then you allow it to be placed on your waist and allow yourself to be led, then you lead yourself to something called Siddha Gati. What's this? The usual Gati that we can see is very ordinary, or is just a rehash of all of the stories that we've heard. That's all you want. The biggest dream that you can see is bound to be ordinary because you've grown up on a good diet of Mrita Gati. Mrita Gati. Mrita Darshana gives Mrita Gati. Guru Darshana gives Siddha Gati. Okay, Siddha Darshana given by a Siddha Guru gives Siddha Gati. And what are these? These are all the pashas that get thrown onto you. So sometimes for foreigners especially, this feels like really difficult. They feel that, oh my God, how can I surrender myself to a Guru? Then what will happen to all the social teachings that I have? You know? And now, since we are all basically brown-skinned foreigners in India, because we went to Thames Nadi Avidya Mandir for our education, we also starting to think the same way. We're starting to think, oh my God, how can I follow everything that this Guru is saying? If I start sleeping at 8:30 in the morning and waking up at 4 o'clock, it's going to be a cult. So this is what people do, okay? And I think the stuff that I ask you to do is pretty much good for you if you do it. If you accept it, you become immortal. You will have an extraordinary magical future. But people say now that's magical thinking because that's coming up on their Google search suggestions and they take the suggestion. So it's up to you whether to take the pashas and which pasha to take, okay? You have to take some pasha if you want some destiny. And you have to believe in something if you want destiny, okay? It may be the devil or it may be the Lord, but you got to serve somebody. Okay guys, so please understand that you are in the service of a philosophy always. You get to choose that philosophy. Choose well.